Yeah, sample man, you know, chat trouble, you know. Man, I'll tell you this. Find another girl. Oftentimes, you will find excuses with another person because you're not happy with something with you. I'm not a person to go out there and give you a reason to try me. Because I'm not in the music to compete, you know what I mean? I'm just in the music to just make sure people enjoy it. To make sure my culture, dancehall, reach further than where people think it reach, you know what I mean? Because we have to keep this dancehall valuable. People that buy views, I don't see it negatively for some reason.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. It's an investment. It's really hard for anybody to make it out a situation like that. First of all, for you to be in a situation like that, you had to be born in it. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna leave uptown and be like, I'm gonna suffer.
SK Vibemaker.
SK Vibemaker. My interviews are hotter. You know we bring through the best special guests. We are not changing tradition anytime soon. Dexta Daps in the building. How about that?
Wow, go on, my day, my bro.
Yes,
yeah,
Seaview Gardens, live in the flesh, right?
Straight from Seaview Gardens to London, you see?
Of course. How does it feel to be back in the UK, man?
Yo, you know, it's always like home, you know what I mean? I feel like my dad Jamaica every time I come at the UK. I mean, nice people for cook for me. I mean, I feel loved, you know? Yeah, man.
I mean, you've definitely been outside, 10 years visible. People know you very well, man. You've got a nice discography. You've made a massive impact in the last 10 years. But there's going to be some people out there that don't know Dexta Daps. How would you break down the musical journey so far?
Yeah, well, it's been a very diverse journey, you know what I mean? But if you know me, I sing mostly for the ladies, you know what I mean? Make sure the ladies them feel good, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we got to make sure we hit every topic and make sure everybody enjoy it because we want to show that we're a full artist, you know what I mean? So we still have the likes of like a Shabba Mudda pot and a blessing of a flow like a river and stuff like that to make sure everybody can enjoy the music and a lot more, you know what I mean?
This definitely is not your first time to the UK.
Nah.
I'm
Tell him damn me hard.
Yes, I'm not trying to bait you up or put your business out there, put you on blast, but have you sampled any of the UK women when you've been out here?
Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, sample. Yeah, sample, man, you know, chat trouble, you know. Big up to the beautiful ladies there in the UK. That's my answer.
How do you feel like the UK women rank? Because sometimes, I'm not going to lie, there's been international artists that have come to the UK and have had this and that to say about the UK women. Like,
well, for
how's it go for
me,
you?
them very emotional about them love. You know what I mean? Whoever them really put them heart in, them put a lot in it. You know what I mean? So, and me can definitely appreciate that energy, being that me sing for the ladies them. You know what I mean? So it's like that energy with them show me reciprocate. I'm really take that and run with it. You know what I mean? Because of my vibes, it's all about love for me. You know what I mean? So I just feel blessed every time I come here. I feel loved, bro.
I mean, you got the versatility, but I hear you saying quite a lot, and I feel like a lot of people do feel like this as well. Dexta does it for the ladies.
Yeah.
So you're just comfortable.
Mostly.
You're comfortable with being the ladies artist.
Nah, I'm not comfortable with being the ladies artist because I'm a full artist. Everybody know that. But I feel very happy when I make the woman feel happy. You know what I mean? I really believe so them come first. You know what I mean? So I put them first, man.
Straight up.
That's it.
You know, like when you recorded Shabba Mudda Pot, like it's nearly 10 years old now. Do you realize that?
Yeah.
2015, nearly 10 years old. Did you realize that you had an absolute fireball on your hands, or was this just not another song that you recorded?
You know, that was one of my favorite songs to perform them times, but I did not know it was going to be this big. I cannot lie to you and tell you that. I had no clue. It was just one of my favorite songs then because how the lyrics them composed and how it come off, how me don't bring off myself. So it's like when I sing that song everywhere I go, even before the beat finished, I took the skeleton of the beat and started performing everywhere. You know what I mean? So I just really love that song. You know what I mean?
Classic business, man. Goes off everywhere. Requested so much.
So much,
man.
Remixed everywhere.
Listen, you've been seeing some of the remixes on TikTok,
I've seen some of
on
the
socials, people putting
I've
your
seen
vocals
the
over.
remix just a few days ago. I see people doing a dance move. I'm gonna have to learn it, man. Yeah, I need to participate in these things, man.
Do you fancy yourself as a bit of a dancer?
No, that's why maybe I stay away, you know, but I'll take a chance this time.
How do you feel when you go on social media, whether it's TikTok or Instagram, or maybe if you're still going on Twitter X, and you see people putting your vocals over other instrumentals and other rhythms, and you're like, it might be a pop thing, it might be a house thing or something else. How do you feel about it?
It's love. To me, you know what I mean? It's love. It doesn't affect me in any negative way, you know what I mean? It's just love. It's like somebody showing their respect, you know what I mean? Like, your stuff is hot, bro. We got to do something on this. We need to remix it. We need to do something with the beat. We need to do something with the vocals. It's always a blessing to have somebody try to revamp what you're doing and recreate it for like give it off a different energy.
Straight
you know
up.
what I mean? So that's how I see it. I see it as a positive thing. You know what I mean?
Okay is a bit of a spiritual one.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's very spiritual. It means a lot to me. You know what I mean? It's real. You know what I mean? Because oftentimes you forget to teach the younger ones through music. You know what I mean? And you know, say music is one of the prime valuable lessons them in life. You know what I mean? Oftentimes we tend to forget to send a message through music to the younger ones. So this song definitely helps me for sure, that side of me. You know what I mean?
Giving thanks.
Yeah, man.
Definitely this track, okay, you and Massacre, you're giving thanks.
Yeah, man. From we have life and we're living, it's okay, bro. Everything okay. Nothing is greater than life.
Do you feel some sense of, like, you know, your season now, you've been outside, do you feel a sense of being a role model?
Yeah, I mean, that's something I can't run from anymore, you know what I mean? It comes with the influence that I come with, you know what I mean? So it's a responsibility that I take up and say, we need to tone down certain things, you know what I mean, for teach. But at the end of the day, everybody's allowed to make mistakes, you know what I mean? And I'm just a human, just like anybody else. I'm just living and enjoying life a little bit too, you know what I mean? Because you got to live for yourself also.
You and Massacre connecting again after Leader as well.
Yeah, man. After Leader, and we connected on his album. Big up to Massacre. Generations are Kings. Shot, bro. The world say it. Everybody say it. You know what I mean? So I was on his album with a song called it's called Left, Right, Left, Right, Left. I'm trying to remember the name of the song. I remember how to sing it, but I'm trying to remember the titles, because sometimes we sing the songs and then we go ahead and then title. March On is the name. So that was one of my favorites of his album, with just the message where it's sent. You know what I mean? So big up to Massacre. It's always a pleasure working with him, and it's always something to look forward to. You know what I mean? So that's my boss right there. Big up my dad.
Dexta Daps and Massacre, they have the synergy.
Yeah,
Do
man.
you ever see you guys maybe doing a joint project? Is that a possibility?
You know, quite funnily, me and the G talk one time, I will mention it. You know what I mean? And when it forward up, is like, me I say, yo, bro, would that be a great idea, you know? But you know, times and circumstances come with life, and it just never happened that way yet. So we're still looking forward to something like that, you know what I mean? It's not something I would say no to. You know what I mean? So, I mean, just look out. It's always a surprise.
Now, just in case anybody doesn't know, Dexta Daps is from Seaview Gardens, a part of Kingston, the west, right? The west of Kingston.
Listen, Seaview Gardens, heart of Kingston. You know what I mean? The heart of Kingston I come from. You see me, I say that's where Shabba Ranks is from, Bounty Killer, and so many more different artists, you know what I mean? So I feel honored coming from that community. You know what I mean?
There's a musical legacy that comes from Seaview Gardens.
Much.
But if someone hasn't been there, they might not have been to Jamaica. They might have been to Jamaica and not been to Seaview Gardens. Give everybody a tour guide of what Seaview Gardens is like.
Yeah, well, at the moment, I'll tell you, Seaview Gardens is a party scheme. It's like 1,000 different musicians, producers, artists, and people just trying to build small businesses and trying to survive, you know what I mean? Because as you know, it's like a garrison. So it's like people just trying to make ends meet every day, you know? So it's like, it's real busy. It's like the city. Even 3 o'clock in the morning, you will see people still out, you know what I mean? Just enjoying themselves. It's like the city for me, you know? Definitely good vibe.
Part of Seaview Gardens, definitely the garrison. Many people might say the ghetto, the inner part, you know what I mean? Sometimes people struggle to get out of those trenches of a particular place, man. How difficult was it for you to make it out and not get trapped in those trenches?
When you say sometimes, I would say most times, to be honest, you know what I mean? Because it's really hard for anybody to make it out a situation like that. First of all, for you to be in a situation like that, you had to be born in it. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna leave uptown and be like, I'm gonna suffer. You know what I mean? So to be in the inner city, you have to have nothing. You know what I mean? And then it's from there your dream starts. So what you see outside is what you want. Now it's like, how do I get it? You know what I mean? So, and that's the hardest thing, because ain't nobody gonna hand it to you. You know what I mean? So I would say for everybody from the inner city, it's really hard, bro. You know what I mean? But you just gotta be persistent and have patience and work hard.
You know, when I'm sitting next to this guy and we're like off camera and he's doing the vocals, it really kind of inspires me. I kind of feel like maybe one day I could sing as well as that. When I'm in the mirror in the bathroom, sometimes I'm trying to hit them notes, but it's not easy.
No, man, believe it starts in the shower.
Oh, mate. So, you know, people know that you can definitely do the melodic thing. You sing for the ladies, but you definitely can DJ. You can spit as well. Shabba Mudda part is a testament to that. You know what I mean?
Man, 100%.
So you do both. Which came first? The singing or the DJing?
You know what's the funniest thing? The DJ thing was first, you know. That's what, because as I'm telling you, the community that I grew up in with Shabba Ranks and Bound to Killer, you know, there ain't no melody and them man voices. It's just straight up, you know what I mean, them times. So it was, they were my first influences, being that they were right there physically in front of me, you know what I mean? Just imagine Shabba Ranks driving that Benz, coming in your community, you're looking at him like, yo, a Shabba, that, you know, that's who everybody going crazy for in the world, you know?
Local hero.
So, those were my first influences. So I had to be that DJ to be thinking in my head that I'm as good as them or even close. So DJing was definitely the first thing I started doing.
Everyone appreciates your place in the game. Very respected, man. As a DJ, we get to play your songs and tear up the place, you know what I mean? But as like from your perspective, do you feel like as the vocalist, as the ladies guy, like sometimes people try maybe take you for a soft person?
No, man, I can't try that one. I know the timing. You think they know the timing? Don't try me. Don't try me. Me have that side there too. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That
Let
side
them know.
exists. No, them know. You don't see anybody try me too much. And to be honest, I'm not a person to go out there and give you a reason to try me. Because I'm not in the music to compete, you know what I mean? I'm just in the music to just make sure people enjoy it. To make sure my culture, dancehall, reach further than where people think it reach, you know what I mean? Because we have to keep this dancehall valuable. You know what I mean? Sometimes people say the value of it drop because the artist them that. I don't believe that. Me personally, I just believe that everything has its time. You know what I mean? So it's a different cultural music coming around now. We just got to give it space and know, say, yo, we still here. You know what I mean? Our culture still strong and we just stand together. You know what I mean? As one and just try push music. You know what I mean?
You just touched on it there, the value of dancehall.
Yeah.
I mean, people debate about it over the years. They talk about the 90s heyday,
Yeah.
the early noughties. They talk about the health in which it is in now. They talk about trap dancehall. They talk about maybe other genres, maybe overshadowing dancehall with its emergence. How do you feel about the place of reggae dancehall in the music scene at the moment when many people are maybe saying Afrobeats is here?
Yeah. I mean, I don't see the comparison between it and any other music. You know what I mean? So I think it still has the same value or even worth more now. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I don't see much changes that people see. You know what I mean? If you see something emerging, why are you putting it towards yours? Why are you sizing them up? You know what I mean? Just be happy for something and know it's their time. You know what I mean? As I say, everybody have them time. It's all about timing. It doesn't mean you lose value. You know what I mean? It just means you need to work. You know what I mean? And that's how we feel about our music. It's still shot. Nothing now gonna change that. Our world music we do.
Watch out for wolf in the sheep clothes.
Not for them, no real.
That's what you said on Friendship Cell, you and Chronic Law. Let's talk about this song, man. Friendship Cell.
Yeah, man. Watch out for wolf in a sheep clothes. Them friends where Well, them people that were pose as friends were really turn out for be something else, man, because you never see it coming. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're going to be like, yo, if I did know. But you know what? You always have signs. And then people tend to ignore the signs. A person does this, it means they have the capability of doing much worse. You know what I mean? So if you don't address the demon in the room and be like, yo, we need to fix that problem right there. The minute you ignore it, that's going to be your fake friend in the future. Because there's going to be something else coming up and they're going to be very comfortable disrespecting you because they don't know where you stand. And that's when they're going to change on you and then you're going to feel bad. So just watch out for the wolf in a sheep clothes.
And I believe that a lot of friendships have expiration dates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could
After
be
a
tight
while,
with
it's just
someone.
time.
It's time.
It's just time. Some friendships.
Yeah, some
You
not
know what I
all.
mean? It shouldn't be like that, but at the end of the day, circumstances carry you to see that person that way. Because it's all in your interpretation. You know what I mean? As to how this person is acting towards you. That means you are going to see them that way. You know what I mean? So you don't really call that friend. You call that fake friend again. You know what I mean? You will know the real friends them, man. It's not that we're going to be perfect. It's not that we're not going to have problems. But it's that we're going to work it out. The person that you can't address the demon in the room with, that's the person you got to watch out for.
The Bob Marley film is upon us, man. It's come out, you know, the biopic. I mean, I just wanted to get your little take on, like, I mean, it might be an obvious question.
You know,
What does
honestly,
Bob Marley mean to you, man?
I'm going to tell you, I know I'm going to see the film.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I've been around so much running around, and I didn't want to just glimpse certain parts of it. I really wanted to sit down and take in the whole film. So I haven't seen it yet, but the feedback when we hear so far and the comments, it sounds pretty much positive. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about watching it.
Aside from the film, what did Bob Marley mean to you, man?
Well, Bob Marley mean to Jamaica.
Yeah.
That's what king, that's a reggae king, man. I mean, he opened up so many doors for us Jamaicans. It's just unfair from the start. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to leave out so many good things about him that helped and contributed to us being who we are today. You know what I mean? So that's just the legend, man. That's the GOAT right there, you know?
What's your free Bob Marley tracks to go to, man? What's your free?
Mine?
Yeah.
All right. It's
Your
so
free
funny.
go-to Bob Marley
It's the
tracks.
world's most loved song. Because when there's that time where I feel like, yo, you know what, people are against me and maybe it's me alone and there's no support behind me, it's that one love song sometime I draw for, bro. It just really put me in a move, bro. It just put me in a mood like Chano Star. And it just leave me alone, yeah, man. I'm good over here, so. You know what I mean? And that song has never changed from the first time here till now. That's what it does for me, you know what I mean?
So One Love.
One Love, bro.
Give me a couple more.
Yo, Bob Marley sings some song. Man to man, he's so unjust. Children, you don't know who to trust. Listen, Bob Marley has some way of expressing himself where you have to even think about yourself. You have to question your energy and what you doing. You know what I mean? Like, this man is so well in literature. When you hear him, it's like you just go in a deep meditation. Bob Marley has so many. No woman, no cry. You know what that does for women? Make them feel like
Empowered.
no business no more about you. Who is you? You know what I mean? So Bob Marley is just a GOAT, bro.
So what we got? One Love, No Woman, No Cry. And what's your third
it's
one?
so many, bro. I mean, we can't even start with Bob Marley. We're not gonna stop.
You can't pick three.
We can't start if we're not gonna stop. You know what I mean?
I just want to say one of my favorites is Stir It Up, though. I really do like.
That's one of your favorites.
Yeah, I do like Stir It Up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not one
In
of your
my
favorites.
scheme-
It's not one of your.
Yeah, it's one of the good ones. But all right, you see the song? In my scheme, every young youth grew up and sing it. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shot the... Everybody, every young youth in my community grew up and sing that. So that's why I'm my favorite, because it's just what we learn. I did not shot the deputy. My favorite part. Ooh, ooh.
Lord. SK Vibemaker, my interviews are hotter. Dexta Daps in the building, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. He never shot the sheriff. I didn't, man. Who shot the sheriff, man?
I know me, brother.
So listen, last year, 2023, you came out to the UK. You done a sold out tour. You know what I'm saying? You done a few dates out here. Not every artist can come out here and do that. You know what I'm saying? A few have tried. Many have failed. How is it touring in the UK and performing in front of these UK audiences, man?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, respect to everybody from the UK. Respect to all my fans. Respect to the media people. Them always show me love. I mean, as I said, UK just feel like home, and every time I come here, it's the same energy. It has never changed. If I decide to say I'm gonna pull up in the club is gonna be full packed, especially with women. You know what I mean? And for years I've seen this without understanding it, but I just see it as it's a blessing. You know what I mean? So I just want to say respect to everybody from the UK for continually support Dexta Daps.
Straight.
You see me? Yeah, man. From my heart. Love.
How do the UK audiences compare to performing in other places in the world, whether it be, you know, Europe or America?
Man, every day I say this. There's no place like UK. Like, the comparison is unfair. If you're gonna do any comparison with it not gonna do no justice to either. You know what I mean? Because UK is just UK's energy. I think if you ask any artist in dancehall where them want to go perform, them will tell you UK. They watch the videos, they seen all the things. They listen. UK fans go crazy. Like when we see them, it's like without singing a word, just stepping out. We feel like me a ninja man. Remember ninja man them time them boss one post, so everybody dead out there. That's how I feel, brother.
Yeah.
Like UK is just that energetic when it come out to dancehall music, and we have to appreciate that. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's because it's far, and then maybe the source to dancehall is so far away, so when you finally get, it's like, damn, finally. So I don't know what it is, but I just feel like the people them just have a deep love for dancehall in the UK.
Within reggae dancehall, rhythm culture has always been a big thing. Maybe more like before, not so much now, but the playlisting thing has become a massive thing on digital streaming platforms. Like people be compiling their own playlists. Where do you think the albums in reggae dancehall fit into the landscape of music nowadays?
The reggae dancehall nowadays,
the reggae dancehall album.
Oh, the album, like any reggae dancehall album.
Yeah,
I think it's so many different artists now coming off different, like they fit anywhere right now because dancehall is so diverse now.
I ask you this because I feel like there are a lot of great reggae dancehall artists that maybe because they're used to doing the rhythm thing and, you know, individual tracks, maybe when it comes to them constructing an album, it doesn't translate. Like I feel like we've seen I'm just going to say it bluntly, man, seen a lot of reggae dancehall artists maybe fail when it comes to the album.
The reason why my answer like that, because me take reggae dancehall as reggae and dancehall. So me can't left out the reggae dancehall, the reggae them will do it, and then the dancehall them will do it. Obviously we got bad apples. Now when we say bad apples, it doesn't mean they're doing bad. It just means they're not on that level as yet. You understand? But we still have the ones that understand what is going on and know that they have to put a body of work out. You know what I mean? And to my knowledge, is more of us than the ones that don't know. You know what I mean? So there's so many reggae dancehall albums out. You know what I mean? And we're doing really well. I mean, we just went to Grammy to say no, so we work, you know what I mean? We still in categories and we still do it, you know what I mean? And as I say, the GOAT set it for we. You see the Marley, them still do it. That's reggae dancehall to me, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's just what we do from what is going on now. It's not what we're not doing. It's what we gonna do.
For real.
You know what I mean?
I've been speaking to a lot of artists about this recently, the fact that the numbers are very visible. You can see them on the YouTube, you can see them on the digital streaming platforms. They're very much promoted by the artist, the label, the PR, the record label. Whereas before, maybe when it was record sales alone, you
Yeah,
couldn't really see
no,
the numbers, you know
no,
what I'm saying?
no.
But nowadays, a lot of those that I just mentioned, they will lead you to believe that the songs with the big numbers are the best thing since sliced bread. Now, in your opinion, how much of a correlation do you think there is between songs with big numbers and how good a song actually is?
Right now, it kind of is in the hands of the media, like that, to speak, so to speak. Like, you could see different when you go out on the road. Don't get me wrong. When you go out on the road, you'll see different. But it all boils down to your team as the artist. If they're going to get you out there, then it doesn't matter. But if you don't have a team to put you out there to know the truth, then those numbers do matter. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I always say investment is everything. If I could rack some numbers up over there without doing it, why not? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do it, but if I could do it, it's just an investment. You know what I mean? It's like, how would I say it? Like, people that buy views, I don't see it negatively for some reason.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's an investment. That's what I'm saying. It's an investment.
Expand on what you mean there.
All right. For instance, you have a business. What do you? No, let me put it like this. You are the record label. What do you think the record labels are doing?
It's debatable. It's debatable.
Okay. They magically get this artist and then he's number one. Let's think about it. What do you think they are doing? I think it's just artists learning what the record labels already know. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's just how you would go about it. Because it's not going to last forever. You're not going to do this forever and it's going to work. You know what I mean? The record labels don't do it forever. They rack you up to get to a level and then they maintain you. You know what I'm saying? So if you racking up yourself, bro, rack yourself up. Do what you got to do, bro. I sing my music and it shows, man. You know, you have something that you, like a site that you could go on, that you could see who's racking up the numbers.
Oh, for real? Wow.
Let me shut up.
Man's putting on the game today. Jeez. I mean, aside from the fake numbers and all them kind of stuff, do you feel pressure by the numbers? I mean, do you check your numbers on a regular basis? Do you feel like
no. I just do the music, man. Sometimes, like, my distributor or the team will just be like, "You just did some numbers over there." I'm like, "Yeah. Thank you so much." And then I'll go over there and I search. I'll be like, "Oh, that's where they love me. I love y'all too." You know what I mean? So we do a little bit more promotion and stuff over in them areas to make sure they, you know what I mean? But apart from that, there's nothing not normal or natural to our thing, man. It's just music.
This song Purge, you and Jada Kingdom, you're talking about your heart needing a purge. Is this like, I mean, is romance dying for you, man? I mean, what's happening here, Dexta, man?
This album it was so much fun and so much emotions in the whole production and creation of it. It was so up and down and all around. It's just what I wanted to like present to the fans. You know what I'm saying? As you know, it's called a trilogy, and it's called a trilogy because it has 3 different parts to it. You know what I'm saying? You have the reality part, which you have like songs like OK featuring Massacre. Then you have like, say, Forever, which is like explicit. And then you have the love section, where you have songs like Purge, you know? So I wanted to bring that energy. And personally, sometimes I feel like my art need a purge, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, like certain situations you go through sometimes may take a toll on you, you know what I mean? But you can't fix those situations if you don't think they're wrong. You know what I mean? You're gonna always think you're living in your right. So for me, it's just that purge, that realization, that moment where I look in myself and see what is going on, what is being repetitive that is causing certain situations, and try to fix it, you know what I mean? So that's my language right there. It might sound really tacky, but it's my language.
Alright, Dexter, that's your camera right there, right? You're the ladies, man. You're the gallus. There's a lot of guys out there that aren't as in lucky as in love as you and face a lot of heartbreak. What is your advice to them with their relationships that aren't working out, man?
Man, I'll tell you this. Find another girl. No, seriously. I'll tell you this. Love yourself. And once you love yourself, bro, once you love yourself and accept yourself, then you will accept anybody else. But oftentimes, you will find excuses with another person because you're not happy with something with you. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. You allow people in your circle, not people come in your circle.
It's a deep spiritual one right there.
Yeah.
So off that album Trilogy, Purge is a song where you collaborated with Jada Kingdom.
Yeah, man.
She's really been going back and forth with SteffLon, and I feel like a few people
Christ.
might have been speaking to you about it, man. This is clashing. This is back to back, back and forth.
Funny
There's a lot of
thing.
things that are maybe being said that can't be taken back.
Yeah.
Is this more good or more bad for reggae dancehall? This kind of explicit, warring, no holds barred, gritty stuff.
The way you say it, it's so crab it. No, I don't think it's nothing that can fix, man. I don't think it's nothing that can fix. I've seen worse being fixed. You know what I mean? So, to me, it started out as music, and then it swelled up in some little cursing to me. Like just cursing. Like, I'ma curse you, I'ma see who win, and then whatever. I'm gonna know personally how them feel, but my opinion, my desire is to see them do a song together.
Can you see that happening? Do you reckon there's chance for a reconciliation, them coming together? Been a lot of stuff
Ain't
said.
nothing that can fix.
Nothing.
Nothing that can fix it can fix. You see me? I say, and I ain't trying to fix it. I'm not trying to be the person to say, okay, guys, you need to get ready and do something. No, none of that may I deal with. But I just tell the truth. Ain't nothing in this world I can't fix. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that, man, for dancehall, think about it. Being that they're in the situation they are in now, they do a song together. For dancehall alone, that's a
Elevate.
So that's why that's my dream, because we still looking out for the culture at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's not just, hey, me love the two girls and I want to hear a song with them. It would be so great for the culture. Yeah, man.
I don't feel like you've been involved in much clashing, but how does Dexta Daps respond in like now when someone calls out your name? How do you respond, man?
I don't even respond. The girls, them do it. Them say, love my boyfriend and move and go. And then me not have to say nothing.
So you ain't getting involved in no clashing, no.
No. I'm not about that, man. I mean, it's not that if I see like you're trying to like get in my zone, like you're trying to like push up, like you know what I mean? Like I'll do it for the culture if that's what the culture wants. You know what I mean? But for my personal reason, I don't see it. And that's how I look at music sometimes. I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing it for the culture. You know what I mean?
2017, you had this song called No Coke. 2017, this song No
One
Coke.
of my dreams was to do a show in a square, Madison. Can't forget that song, man.
You wanted to do a show
2017.
in a square Madison. That was the line that you said. What's some of your ambitions, plans over the next 5 years?
Yeah, I mean, I had so many dreams back then, and they have never changed. It's just some of them just come true. You know what I mean? It's still my dreams, and I'm just working. And what I learned about the dreams them on the journey is don't try to work towards them at the moment. Because you see, if you work out towards the dream, you're gonna like not understanding what's going on at the moment. You know what I mean? Because guess what? Without having a blueprint to what your dream desires or requires, you're definitely gonna be lost. You know what I mean? This is like from a personal point of view. I'm trying to speak. Let me fix it the right way so I can make you understand. It's when time me start try go out there and say, let me try boss out there. I thought I knew the way. And I went out there with so much confidence because I thought, I was good enough. And I was so disappointed with so much rejection out there with the DJs, with so many different people that I thought had the power to put me on. So I was like disappointed that my blueprint not working. And then Bounty Killer, big up Bounty Killer, big up Bounty Killer, yeah, General. I started hanging out with him. And what he told me was more than what he could have gave me. Because then I started approaching the dreams in different ways that he was telling me that's the best way. And when me, boss, really look upon it and say, I can say most of that was because of Bounty Killer's words that made me approach the whole situation differently. You know what I mean? So I learned, don't run down the dreams, run down the knowledge to get to the dream. Yeah, so I guess that's what I really wanted to say, because it was real personal.
Jeez.
You know?
Don't run down the dreams, run down the
knowledge to the dream.
The knowledge to the dreams.
Yeah.
That's some food for thought right there.
Yeah, man.
Trilogy is the third album, the latest album, released the top of the year 2024. If people haven't listened to this album yet, tell them what they should expect from the album.
Yeah, man, I think I'm telling you already, you know, when they just know, say, yo, we setting up this project for a full entertainment for a lifetime. Seeing 3 different parts: reality, explicit, love. We'll make sure we cover enough topics, so make sure, say, you take a list upon a 1 year. And on a joke thing, we have so many great collabs with your favorite artists, them, and it's like something where you need to put your ears on. You understand what I say? We made it specially for you, so enjoy it. Please go ahead and stream it. It's on every single platform.
Forever is the big song off there, man. Me and you forever and ever.
Yeah,
cheat
man.
And you cheat too.
Oh God, the girl them language.
Cheat and you cheat too.
Oh God.
Is this how Dexta deals with it?
Oh yeah,
is this how
big
it's
up
been?
to my bipolar girl them out there too, cause you know they're I'm skits to them. Love on the same way.
Did you feel like Forever was going to impact the way it did? I mean, this is another fireball in your discography, man.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, you know what I mean? You're just doing your music, you're just doing what you love. You never know, you just put them out. But it's just fun to see how them respond to it, and you know what I mean, them feel the language. They know it's true. You know what I mean? When you sing the truth, people appreciate it.
Listen, man, we've had a great conversation today, man. They say my interviews are hotter. SK Vibemaker, Dexta Daps.
SK Vibemaker, you don't know you're the baddest thing, the maddest thing.
SK Vibemaker.